Lost Girl Therapy. Here are some signs that your attachment wound might have been triggered, disorganized attachment edition. So when we have a disorganized attachment, what we're really doing is oscillating between anxious and avoidant. And when we get triggered, this can feel kind of like an out-of-body experience. And it's mainly because the heightened sensations of both anxiety and avoidance are kicking in at the same time. So if you feel like you've been triggered, you might notice that from the anxious perspective, you kind of can't settle, you can't rest. It's this rumination, it's this kind of energetic space of being like, if I just say one more thing, if I just text again, if I just get them to understand where I'm coming from. It's a very high level of wanting to be near your partner and wanting to express your side of the equation. Sometimes this can present as a clinginess, but more often than not, it's this internal sensation of saying like, I just need X. And if I get X, I'm going to feel better. From the avoidance side of the equation, what you'll see is kind of this sense of like wanting to pull back, but that can also feel like a rejection of your partner. That can feel like a high level of anger or being indignant about what occurred. That can also be this resentment or this presentation of saying, you know what, I am better off without you. Pay attention to where you're oscillating. Pay attention to if you feel drawn to your partner and then within the next few minutes being like, you know what, I just don't want anything to do with them. When we fluctuate back and forth between these two states, it can feel really difficult to find balance. It can be really difficult to find clarity with where we're coming from and be able to articulate our feelings in a situation. So if you're someone who's dealing with this type of attachment style, something to pay attention to or something to invite into your life is, how do I find balance, peace, and groundedness within me before acting? And now I recognize that this can be incredibly challenging, but one of the things that I love to do is to literally just go and sit quietly until you feel your nervous system calm down. It's going to just give you a little bit of a beat in between jumping to that anxious side of attachment or jumping to that full withdrawal on the avoidance side.